Yo, what's good, wavy babies? It's your boy Cali Wave. We're back here with a reaction video. I'm here with,
Fruit.
And Ness.
and we're gonna be reacting to a video that a fan actually sent or told us to watch. Man of Goodwill, and he told us to watch react to Lady of Heaven trailer. So he just watched our Mortal Kombat 2021 official trailer reaction. If you guys haven't seen that yet, please go check it out. He watched that and he commented on it. So I told him like, hey dude, we'll do it. I have it up in an hour. So that's what we're doing. So I got that up and about to show that now.
The world is in shock as a group of terrorists has taken control of large areas of Syria and Iraq.
The world can be a cruel and dangerous place. Remember, even if you're afraid, be strong.
Shit.
Your loving mother, Fatima.
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven? She was very special. Daughter to the Prophet Muhammad.
Yo, we gotta pause it right there. What are you guys thinking about it so far? We're 44 seconds in.
I like how they went with a semi-documentary style along with keeping it upbeat and active. It looks like they're trying to put some actual thoughtful information into it while keeping it up for general populace. Sorry.
Right.
It's getting some Kingdom of Heaven vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Yeah, a lot of I wonder if it was actually shot in the Middle East too, or was it like shot in like, California desert or something?
No, it was probably shot in the Middle East.
It looks
There's a lot of old forts they could have used.
Yeah. It looks. I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. I'm thinking it's pretty dope. Obviously, the story it's gonna be telling is it's gonna be a really good one. If you're Muslim, I mean, if you're anyone, but obviously it's a Muslim story, so it's gonna be really cool or whatever. I'm always really interested in religions and even more so history. So and yeah, it looks great. Looks great. So let's keep it going.
That, and I think it re-emphasizes the point that the Muslims do not like the ISIS people at all.
Oh yeah, it tries.
Because most of their victims are just the general populace, so it's their perspective instead of just the U.S. soldiers or Marines.
Yeah,
like
most definitely.
Usual movies.
I like that, yeah, because a lot of people think that they're the same and they're not. And, we don't understand that. A lot of Americans and just people in the world, they see someone and they just assume like, oh, they're this, and like, no, they're actually not. So, okay, let's go.
My time is near. And afterwards, my lovely Fatima, you will face many trials.
With my father no longer here to lead us, evil is with those who will extinguish the light of truth.
You're gonna let a woman tell us what to do. We will burn her out.
God will judge all of you.
This world has become a breeding ground of violence. Shadow will be cast across many generations to come.
It said some people are so full of faith. They give strength to everyone around them.
The greatest thing in this life and the hereafter is the spreading of peace in the world.
Lady Fatima's goodness inspired people to stand up, no matter what the cost. Her legacy lives on.
Yo.
So this is
That's a lot different than I was thinking based off the original.
Yeah.
few seconds of it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an old lady telling this kid a story of people standing up for what's right, or at least in their perspective.
Yeah. I mean that was really cool. They always have that British lady's voice and everything. You know what I mean?
Reminding of the lady from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I think it's the one who's
or whatever.
I forget the actress name, but I'm pretty sure it's the one that we're all thinking of. The one who's from like the not Mission Impossible, but like the MI movies or whatever.
Oh yeah. 007.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the founding of the Fatimid Caliphate, one of the major Muslim empires. Like the Caliph is the Pope of Islam, but there hasn't been one in a very, very long time. And I know a lot of Muslims, the rulers, the sheikhs, and well, the sheikh is the chief, and the emirs, they drew their legitimacy for rule from her lineage, not just from the male lineage. So she was a very important figure.
Yeah, that makes sense. I actually I used to work. I was working in the desert in California on a marine base, and where they did role playing scenarios before everybody was deployed to overseas, to the Middle East or whatever.
Yeah.
And on that base in 29 Palms, it was really cool because I got to like really interact with everybody and just like meet a lot of people who spoke a bunch of different language, who were either Afghani or Arab or I'm trying to think the other races around there. Just the Middle East, like different people from the Middle East, and they spoke Pashto and Dari and just a bunch of different language, and it was really cool to hear about different stories about Muhammad and this and that, and just to see how together like a lot of people are, and same like you said, like they were displaced because of a lot of things that happened. I got obviously in recent years, and to show that they necessarily aren't, everyone's not a part of that type of stuff, and just showing, just talking about their religion, and it was really cool or whatever. We just had a really, really good experience, a lot of good people, and it was funny because, like you said, one of the dudes or whatever, he was just talking about Muhammad, and we used to actually go pray with him like every morning. We get up super early, we go to the mosque or whatever, and we'd pray with him, and it was a really cool. And besides that, we'd sit around smoking hookah, sit around smoking hookah and chilling at the chai or whatever. It was cool. So it was a good experience.
Hookah is so good.
It's healthier, but people smoke so much of it that it's actually equally unhealthy.
Yeah.
It's like low-fat chips. You eat twice as much.
Dude, I'm telling you, right? And then it's the same thing. But
I like that in the preview they showed the split sword of Muhammad.
That was so clean, dude. That was so clean. That was
apparently it's debated whether the sword was really like a double tip, or it's because swords were sometimes like sheets of metal that were bound in wood back in the early Iron Age and
in those
Bronze
periods,
Age.
Yeah.
So they think it was a sword that broke, and he just kept it.
That makes sense. It was. I also liked the casting because it was cool that they showed like different people of the Middle East, because they actually showed like what people would think traditional Arab people are, kind of like mixed Arab people, and then they actually showed like African people who are close to the continent, who, you know what I mean? I mean, the world is a mixing pot and people journey into everywhere. But that was cool because some of those guys actually said to me or whatever, that it was a possibility that he was like, oh, Muhammad, he was like you. And I was like, what do you mean? I don't understand. But, obviously all that stuff is up for debate, but it was cool just the fact of him saying like, oh yeah, it's the prophet. Like we're like the same, or, you know what I mean? Like these are people from, I don't know. It was just a cool having their opinions be like, oh.
The Fatimids are the ones who expanded into North Africa, so that's when North Africa became different than sub-Saharan Africa. It became mostly Arabs because they took it over, and for since then it has been under Arab control for the most part.
Yeah, most definitely. Dude, and that makes sense. That makes sense.
So the African, like the black Africans you see in there, are probably the Berbers.
Yeah. That was awesome, but I think that was a really good reaction and giving our opinion on it. I hope you liked it. You know, if you did like it, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, share. If you got anything else you guys want us to react to, we're basically doing Discord reactions because we're always chilling in this. So yeah, you guys have a good one.